Greetings, everyone. This is Z at Happy Gut Happy Life. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this channel, share this channel, and please leave a comment. Today we will be making some most delicious Alkaline Soul Pesto Pizza. I just want to mention that the white stuff, you see, that is enoki mushrooms. What I'm using everything that was in my refrigerator. So I'm not running out to buy, I didn't run out to buy no extra, a different kind of mushroom. Enoki mushrooms they always seem to blend in. It's like they're kind of different. It's like they have their own personality. They're just there, but they're there with a purpose. They don't have any specific taste, to go into any details about. They always serve a purpose, and they blend in pretty well with whatever you're cooking. But I'm gonna use a third cup of a third cup of fresh organic basil, pesticide free. And this cheese here, this is walnut cheese that I was fermenting for about 3 days, and I'm making it not specifically for the pesto, but I thought I'd go ahead and use it, try it in the pesto, and it has a very slightly cheesy taste. I like it. And I'm adding some fresh lime for all Dr. Sabi's followers of the nutritional guide 100%. You know, you can just use the lime juice once you blend it. But I'm adding a little seasoning, like I'm adding some fennel seeds. Fennel seeds are very good for digestion. I'm adding some thyme, and I'm gonna use, of course, salt to taste, Himalayan salt or sea salt, and so I'm gonna use some onion powder. Um, and a lot of when I prepare food, a lot of what I'm using, very always conscious of natural antibiotics that's in a lot of the herbs and the spices, and anything that's going to benefit the gut. But here you see what the pesto looks like, and it's delicious. I tasted it, but I just had to add a little more salt. And little cheesy flavor gave it a kick. And yeah, we're going to add a little more Himalayan salt and a little extra lime juice. It gave it a pretty good kick. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the demonstration all the way to the end. The pizza is so delicious. I mean, extremely delicious. The crust of the pizza, it was pre-made. I pre-made that, and it's basically already cooked somewhat. So just sit back and relax and enjoy it, and just try it. Just see how it turns out for you, and just leave a comment, because it's all about each one teach one. If you find out you add a little something that's going to give it an extra superb flavor, then hey, share it. And you don't want to use too much. You don't want to use too much of the pesto. You know, You don't want to overdo it in your pizza. Because I made a pizza before with pesto, and I kind of like really overdid it with the pesto. Adding the pesto, I added too much. But this sauce is homemade. I use plum tomatoes, and I actually boiled the tomatoes until the skin fell from them, and just added, you know, different types of seasoning. Of course, oregano. I added some basil, uh, some dry basil, cayenne pepper, onion powder, basic stuff. Or you can add whatever flavor you want. But this is just chopped kale. I just put chopped kale, a lot of kale on it. Got some fresh oregano, throw it in there. Um, and the green peppers. So, like I said, I used what was available at my house, and everything on you see on this pizza, it was available. Sometimes you just, if you don't want to run out to the store all the time, get ingredients for your recipes, and just try to use what you have. You know, sometimes it comes out just as good. And yeah, I got the plum tomatoes. I'm a tomato fanatic. I love tomatoes, and they don't bother my gut. They don't. I don't have a gut issue with those. It's the plum tomatoes and the grape or either the cherry tomatoes. And got the purple onions. Onions are prebiotic, so it's very important to eat onions. From what my research, gut buddies, they love raw onions. And here we go. The last thing. It looks like Parmesan cheese or something, or mozzarella cheese, but that's actually the enoki mushrooms. And believe me, on the pizza, they tasted very good. Like I said, enoki, they have their own characteristic, their own personality. It's not a go-to mushroom for me, but many times I see it, and I said, let me just pick up a pack, and they always serve their purpose. They serve their purpose for this pizza perfectly. And I'm going to spread some onion powder on the top of it, sprinkle a little onion powder, drizzle a little olive oil, and going to add a little, yeah, we're going to add a little oregano. And more fennel seeds. Like I said, fennel are very good for the gut. It's very good for the gut. It's good for your whole digestive system. And that's it. It's ready to go into the oven. Just go ahead and pop it in the oven. And for about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes tops. And this is the results. This is what it looks like. And it is so delicious, I promise you. Very tasty. And I like about it, the crust is very thin. It's not a thick crust, it's thin. And it is gluten. It does have gluten because it's spelt flour for those who have a intolerance for gluten. You may want to try another something else.